Welcome to the cradle of quarterbacks, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana, home to the Purdue Boilermakers, where the black and gold hoping to boiler up in this one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Purdue Boilermakers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
And it went back to the purple and white again. What the fuck?
The Horned Frogs will kick it away first.
I don't think so. I don't know. In the Dynasty mode, it never does weird shit like that. Yeah, like if the user decides to change the jersey, it follows up with it.
The give out of the gun. Lowers those pads. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes.
Yeah, besides smacking my elbow on the fucking post, not bad.
Big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work.
I wish.
No doubt.
The fucking, no, I was sitting there mopping, and then I went to go, like, pull back, and there was a freaking metal pole right behind, and my elbow smacked in. It hurt like fuck, dude.
Field can take it the distance on every play. Defenses are scared out of their mind.
The Boilermakers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He's got him. Plows through the defense. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
Now you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it.
He was my favorite number 8. He was my favorite wide receiver in the Dynasty the first couple of years.
Where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
Yeah, you've been in San Antonio.
Week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know.
I put some hours on
this. This has been beautiful.
Yesterday,
nice balance, really nice.
I was playing my IU Dynasty.
Everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that I played. Dude, I ended up stomping Miami 35-0.
Try to make up for some of that lost second down.
But in the beginning of the game, dude, their fucking defense was brutal. They were stopping quite a bit. They were stopping quite a bit of plays.
There is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact.
It would
with
have
the
came back
well
to me
after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about.
I got lucky, no lie.
Making that official reach for his flag. They'll run it from the gun. Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown!
I knew you were going to dive, so I dived too.
So really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TV.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. that gets to give. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
I've always liked TCU's purple.
Committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air. It's Hoover. Unloads to the wideout. And
he batted it like a freaking volleyball.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Oh, why didn't you pick it?
What a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll run for it.
Oh, I said.
Marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I saw the blitz and they didn't fucking do shit.
They go for it on the ground and they pick it up.
You want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They are sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you...
Whoa! The tackle, and he's got room to run. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the 1st down.
And the Horned Frogs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Why these motherfuckers just stand behind him?
This receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy.
Oh, you
knowing
thought
where
you were
he's
giving
going
him
to
the
be,
power.
knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on 1st down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the yards?
He sure did.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down.
Oh, I'm sad.
Run it from the gun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They made the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
At the 37-yard line. Offense facing 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught close to the marker, it's Jackson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. And the Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The play action fake. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. He's brought down the one away for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He wants it all. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking for the score.
Let's go!
Touchdown, Purdue! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he's not going to take the touchdown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Pulls it in on the left.
It's too slow for that receivers.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's McCoby. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
Slow tackle down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
With the run on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
TCU 14.
And he's going to bring this one out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, open them this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne.
What?
And
Take his
able
ass.
to get away from
Oh,
one tackle.
no, what the
Plenty of
fuck?
play. Decent pickup on that play.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance, everything their play call.
Oh, why would you let him cross the line?
And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
That last tackle fucking...
The Horned
The last
Frogs
guy
have
that
it for the
tackled you
first
pushed you
and 10.
across the line.
Back to pass, it's Hoover. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They're dealing with a second and long. Gives it on the option. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
See if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play.
What?
Brings it down
I said
on the right
jump.
side. Look out, he's got room. Touchdown,
Wow.
Horned Frogs. He got a step and just dusted the field.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Oh, my dude didn't.
And the extra point
My
is
dude
good.
didn't want to fucking jump. I was sitting here tapping
79
triangle
yards
and he
on the
didn't even
drive,
fucking jump.
And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house.
That's why I hate using this first-year Purdue team. I'd rather use the team I
On the
fucking
run
play.
from inside his own 5. Gets away
Oh
from
my
one, finds
God!
one. He's got it out. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Even after that play, dude, I'd still would rather use my dynasty team.
You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. He'll bring it out. It's Bailey. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On the run, it's Payne. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed
Oh my
opportunity.
God, what an idiot. I just let you run by me.
The 30. He's at the touchdown, TCU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, it's easy to call plays.
Wow,
but
I
got
fucked
guys
up.
like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out.
Yeah, next time we do an exhibition match, I definitely don't want to use the same team. I should have picked someone else, personally.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Because honestly, even if I use this Purdue team, it's not really going to help me because most of these guys I'm using right now aren't even with my team right now.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Gonna run it. It's McCoby. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points, but the...
Turning it on! Touchdown, Purdue! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, this is going to be another 160-something point game.
You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
Oh, I meant like our total score, not like who's going to win. You might end up winning this one. I got lucky coming down to the wire on the last one.
Coming out with it, it's Bailey. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can...
What the fuck?
And I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like,
that was stupid.
You know this is back and forth, but I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Missed the tackle.
Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hoover. He's going to let it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incompletion on 3rd down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Going for the big play.
No, why would you get behind him? You
Not
fucking
much of a 4th
idiot.
down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Wants to throw again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's McCoby. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal.
Really? Nobody's gonna fucking block? What the hell?
Like me and Jesse talking about create balance. You know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll run play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed into the middle. It's Jackson. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. The Boilermakers headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go temp.
There he goes. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he...
Got a lot of room to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The throw to the outside is complete. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
God damn big-ass tight ends.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They've converted every time on fourth down. 3 for 3 so far. They'll go for 4. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
No! What would you
complete. And
even
they'll spot
expect
it
it?
at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Hoover. Misses
What the
receiver there, it's
fuck? You
incomplete.
should have caught that.
Got quite a ways to
I'm
go
not
to
even
keep
playing
this
your
drive
team,
going.
and I
It's
thought that
third
was
down from the
bullshit.
45. From the gun, wants to pass.
Good
Another
shit, bro.
incompletion
Good
on third
fucking
down.
defense.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Let's go. Good shit.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to
Good
the
stop.
other side of the football field.
thought I was going to take off.
About staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's McCoby. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete.
You
If you're
fucking
going to take a hit
pussy.
like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
No, not you, my guy.
They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Fires to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 3rd. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Shit!
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bailey. Really disciplined job by
Good
the
run.
coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. And the
Nice.
3rd down pass is incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35.
I seen your guy behind me getting ready to play a little game of Smear the Queer.
Let's see if they can get something
Backstabber.
going here late in the game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Boilermakers will line it up on
Juke and shove, baby. Juke and shove.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Yoda's like, yeah, sack that ass. Sack that ass.
Right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go right back to the run. He breaks a tackle. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Motion from the back. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He makes a grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Bailey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defense.
God damn, your running back knows how to just push my linemen right off him like they're not even fucking big guys or anything. He's like, bitch, get off me.
After that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to throw. It's Hoover. Unloads it left.
Would you
It's
guys
caught downfield.
sit there and
They
watch
bring him
him?
down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Oh, why didn't you pick it? What the fuck, 11?
Traffic, fortunate to get it back. This dude is a machine. That's why it's almost shocking when you see him just kind of let one fly off his back foot.
You don't get many of these. So defensively, you really want to take advantage of those opportunities.
Oh, there you go.
What a play to set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Unloads to the right. He's got it. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Boilermaker!
No, 3 touchdowns and a field goal right now.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense.
But if you remember, you were up by like almost 3 touchdowns on me, and I came back, so I'm not losing hope on you yet.
Find some answers.
And they did tack on the extra point. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Going for it all.
I said jump! Good TD.
The 30, past the 20. And he ran away from the defense.
See, it's shit like that. Like, I selected the character, and I was sitting there pushing triangle, and he just did not want to jump at all.
They're still trailing. They've got a lot of work ahead of them here in the second half, but I think that's going to give them a lot of confidence now going into halftime. I can't wait to see
that
what
was
they
a
do
good TD.
here in the second half.
Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody's
no shit.
We'll head to halftime.
Well, I told you, after my touchdown, I ain't counting you down and out yet. You're really not down that far. And you get the ball back for the second half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bailey.
This is about the time that I was starting to come back too, so this is going to get interesting for the rest of the game.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense.
Each of our defense and offensive guys are getting tired, so.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every.
He said, sit your ass down, bitch.
Get your mind right and get ready to come back in this game.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pulls it in. It's Barnes. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out and get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
The Horned Frogs will try to move the sticks on fourth down. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down.
I can't believe he dropped that, honestly.
Fortune on fourth down and come up
honestly, that I thought it was caught.
And here comes the offense. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero.
Got some room. Headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Purdue! And the stomping has commenced. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
I am 66, ain't I? Look at that.
Take the touchback. He's brought down to
Fucking
the 16.
Skywalker.
Much better off to take the touchback. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive.
I thought pass interference right there for sure.
You could be huge out there, a wide receiver like that guy is. If you don't set your feet first, you're not going to be accurate with the throw. You can't make sure you give that wide receiver a chance to win a jump ball if you don't get those feet set first.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. Back to the ground with the running back. Shows him the stiff arm.
Damn.
Got enough for the first. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Hoover. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's complete. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. And I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
Release to the back. And it just...
How'd he drop it? What?
He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up.
First thing. Good shit.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive. He can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking to throw again. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Trying to take it back.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play and getting the ball back to its offense.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Lost the defense. He's wide open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Got him downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself,
Touchdown, Purdue! Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the pace and the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
42.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Payne. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big man has it. It's a 1st down.
Good first down.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting...
What the fuck?
He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Hauls it in easily enough.
Wow, what a
There's the
catch.
advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Off play action on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Good TD.
Fit it in the window for the score.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
They're going to run it. He goes airborne, and he's in there for the 2-point conversion. They go 83 yards on the drive. That deficit's still pretty big, and they'll try to get it right back and cut into it with an onside kick. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Wide open downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent...
There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Boilermaker.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2.
Music note. Brass.
The snap sets up to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Bailey. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Good reaction. Good TD, brother. Good TD.
Touchdown,
Wonder how long we were going to catch on to
once
that.
he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the
Oh, he missed it!
block step there with the receiver.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Plenty of work to do here on
Yo,
second and
for
long.
sure, if he didn't fucking miss it.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Purdue!
God damn! I didn't know I was up that much. I'm just playing. I didn't even realize the scoreboard. Fuck's sake.
And with that extra point, the lead remains
95 shadow perp year. Shadow perp year.
They get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
I've been freaking stick, man.
And they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
12 touchdowns. Insane.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Quickly to the tight end. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for space. It's Barnes. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25. Give him 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to run for it. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it away off his back foot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. There he goes to the right. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. After that score, they'll try to build some momentum here in the 3rd quarter and get it back with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team, true to its name, as they make the grab and get the ball. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That's caught. It's Tuggle. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, why would you fucking air it? That's not what I wanted you to do.
Really wanted to keep the ball,
Fucking
but they
stupid.
did not.
22
Looking for a man. It's Seals. He's taking the shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really four-down territory now. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And the incomplete pass.
That was a fucking pick.
The ball back for its own great field position. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on
you
first
fucking
down. Second
pussy.
down coming.
It's
Will
the
they dial
fucking
up
ball.
on second and a long way to go. Leaves it with the back.
What the fuck?
And he never had a chance. Just stop cold.
I thought I picked a pass play, not a fucking running
Listen,
play.
the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Barnes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a physical attack.
Stop. Hell yeah.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through three. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barnes.
You just let him.
Open space at the 25. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets...
Breaks into the open. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, TCU!
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Got room to work. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run.
Lots of room to run. The 20, the 10, touchdown, Boilermaker. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
My philosophy on going
This is our highest scoring game. New high score, Yoda.
He's looking to pass.
Oh,
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target.
the
It's
lineman got
incomplete.
my ass.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out.
The return is brought down at the 19. And the TCU offense will take over first and 10.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get turning it on to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Wow, they both
On
did
that last
it.
deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, he's so
11
already hooked up.
touchdowns?
Two
Holy
touchdowns
shit.
in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it Seals. Deep shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Looking to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Throwing right. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. He He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds a man on the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson.
Oh my God, that is nuts.
He got loose and it was lights out after that.
There's no mercy rule in college football. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it and they are still scoring.
They'll line up to go for 2. He's into the end zone from the 2 and extends the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Bailey. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. A cash
I just noticed you've been using backup quarterback.
And now they'll go to work from their own end. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
The Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it Seals. It's complete on the right side. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Picked off. Bringing it back. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Boilermaker! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the 4th quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He's got great speed. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Taking it the other way. The 20. Touchdown, Purdue! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit getting some extra work.
1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets him to the 28. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Seals. Takes the easy one to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of running room. He's at the tip. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Oh, nice block. Thanks. Appreciate that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the
There he goes. Still on his feet. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
The Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Here we go, set. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tuggle. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Boilermakers have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man all by himself. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football.
Biggest, highest score game that we've ever played.
This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Our lowest scoring game was probably Ball State versus Alabama. That was probably like a 70, 80 point game total.
He'll bring it out. It's Bailey. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone.
This one, we're definitely over 100 with just me alone. You're almost getting there, too.
Offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it Seals. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Got the quick pass. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back.
Oh, how'd you...
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. To throw, it's Seals. Into the end zone. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive,
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The offense set for a first down play. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
I'll tell you got to be careful if you're the defense right now because you're behind. I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when they have one-on-ones, and they just did right there.
GG's, bro.
The suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
13 touchdowns, almost 1,000 yards. Holy fuck.
Right from the opening kick, all three phases we saw, just spectacular
Good
football.
dude.
No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better.
Well, we were going head-to-head that very first half, though. Like, that first half, I was struggling with you, no lie. Yeah, see, we both scored 28 points in the first fucking quarter. 31. You scored 2 touchdowns. Yeah, I just kind of started taking off from there. It was a good game, though. I had fun. I'm coming for you, stick man.